I'm going to read from Valparaiso, which title every Irish person will know, and certainly every Irish person of my generation, was from that wonderful dream poem written by Monsignor Pádraig de Brún. Honnig long o Valparaiso, scuilu che the shoals chuan, chure hanam dam I gwivne, riocht na graine, tsir na mú. Glúise sí thuras fada, leomó schamal is ó cheo, tá faoi shlasamh goram Andes, cahar scachwar, glé mar siod. And that last piece translates in my translation as, below the knife slash of the Andes, there's a shining city, shaded, jewelled. So it comes also from the tradition of the vision poem in Irish and the vision song. Spancil Hill would be a good example of that. I stepped aboard a vision ship and ended up in California. The great thing about these vision poems is they take you somewhere else, and it's usually somewhere sunny. So I was invited because of work I do, just voluntary, with the environment, particularly the sea, and by the Department of the Marine to become their writer-in-resident. They're resident at sea on the marine research ship, the Celtic Explorer. It was fantastic. I was there with an international team, and I started this long poem on the ship and completed it in Paris, which was not where the ship took me, but this was the start of the flight, I think. I said to you, I will die if I stay, and you said, Jesus will die anyway. You spoke as if I did not exist. What world would have me? A ship. She moves me on from impossible Ireland, the rack of ties I have knotted too tightly, things I do not understand, like gardens, sisters, why days taste flat. We slide out the bay, past Salt Hill, leaving Galway rampant, the drug dealers, the scrap merchants, a city at the races, every horse wild-eyed. The merchant class handing one another rosettes, flanks heaving at how well we are doing under the lash, under the last arch. 3 musketeers raise their cans to another new hotel. How many new hotels can the homeless need? It is making day when I looked out, and the kind of beauty that leaves death unthinkable. Purple slate, gannets rising in small explosions, and everything makes sense. The world is round again, and we are its sun describing a horizon. Ratskin waves stretch to America, lumps of sea rise under the bow, and below, acres of drowned Ireland and a mountain. Awake at 4, the moon, a headache, stabilizers rumbling, I know instantly where I am. Below us, our old Greek instruments for calculating the influence of the stars. Now it's all geometry again. The nun's harsh voice is Onan an Cearnog ar an Turgon, first lessons in the sweet art of navigation, and everything. The stars measured light, the toxic red tide, flown, snatched at, as in a dream, pulsing with its own diurnal rhythm. What's drowned in the sea is buried in the cortex, an X-ray of all the lost possibilities. The things we know, bunches of violets silvering a line, and things we don't, the deadly runoff from a mine. Ghost nets waltz along the bottom, fishing. The catch, shark, whales. They snatch music from the dead whose bones make perfect instruments. The sternal notch from a drowned soprano. In life, her slight vibrato might have marred Rusalka's aria. An ivory Jew's harp from some rough sailor, the delicate want bone of an ex-nun. All night, I hear them practicing in tune, a pale choir caught in monofilament. In the poison bright of nudibac's sea slugs, the dull gleam of a chalice by a fashta de mi esigalice pai, or in the shrouded limbo of the pelagic, the abyssal water, where creatures with strange sexual habits reproduce, our works buried in the mud. Antikythera, rare as the Mona Lisa, your wheels still court the stars high, where we suppose God wove our need for him and one another into 7 sacraments, and the greatest of these was absolution. O shriving God, dethroned by Freud, you have left us searching among the wrecks for old wine, a Spanish crucifix measuring luminescence on a screen.